Hello, my name is Becky Carson, and I have with me today Nate Carson, Gabe Carson, and Alex Latu. We're doing an experiment today on an apple and the power of our words. And we are here to discover what happens if we take the same apple, one apple, and we cut it up in half. This is just an ordinary apple from Costco. And we put in one jar the good apple, and in one jar a bad apple. And we are going to speak to these apples like our good apple. We're going to tell it, "You're so beautiful, apple. We love you. You're the best apple I've ever seen. Juicy, warm, friendly. I can't wait to get to know you." We're going to say nice things to the good apple.
Okay. Fine.
And then the bad apple, we're going to say,
"You suck.
"You're stupid. You're dumb and we hate you.
And you're pointless.
You're worthless. You're pointless. We're fat. We don't want you around. You're ugly and you're just dumb.
You're not juicy enough."
Why are you even here, Apple? I wish you were dead."
Yeah. How could you?
And we're going to see over the next couple weeks, every day, we're going to say nice things to the good apple.
Hello, buddy.
And horrible things to the bad apple. And we're going to keep them in the same place, and we're going to determine over the next several days, do our words hurt the apple physically? Yes or no? And we will see what happens.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go.
Bye. You're beautiful, apple.
Go.
You suck. No one likes you. You're a piece of crap.
I love you, apple. You're juicy and beautiful.
Go.
I hate you, apple. Your life is pointless. You're lonely. You live in a bad apartment. Bad. You smell like turd blossom. I didn't say it.
What?
Turd blossom. I like you, apples. I love you. I don't like the other butthead apple. I like
Only good things to the good apple. This is day one.
apple. Do you want to join me to find some skeletons? I would love to.
Give it to Ellie.
I love you, apple.
Okay, we're only on day 5 of this experiment. There's good apple. Look at how clean and fresh good apple looks. And here's bad apple. And look at bad apple is starting to rot and mold already. This is day 5 of the words experiment. Good apple, still fresh. Bad apple, turning rotten. That's after only 5 days of saying mean things. Hello, it's Becky Carson here. We're on day 9 of the apple experiment. And I'm actually pretty surprised by the results that are starting to really show on the power of our words. So we've been saying mean things to the bad apple for 9 days. And we've been saying uplifting, encouraging, kind, loving things to the good apple for 9 days. Check this out. The good apple, after 9 days, it's still so fresh and beautiful. Look at this. It's still red and juicy. It looks like you could still eat it and be tasty. Day 9 of the bad apple and saying mean things. Can you see that starting to rot? There's actually mold on it already, right on the top of it. This bad apple's rotten. It's gross already. You wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. It's disgusting. Power of our words after 9 days. We'll continue the experiment. Day 13 of the good apple.
You are the best apple ever. I love you. You couldn't be better if you tried. You're just so wonderful. You're so warm and juicy and just the way an apple should be. Thank you, apple. I love you.
We're on day 13, and it's starting to become more and more apparent that the power of your words are literally killing this bad apple. It's making it turn rotten everywhere. And our good words, the power of the good words, are preserving the health, nutrients, and the well-being of this good apple. Our words definitely are having an impact. Today is day 21 of the good apple versus bad apple experiment, where for 21 days We spoke life into the good apple with kind words saying, I love you, thank you, apple. And the bad apple, for 21 days, we spoke mean, hateful words to the bad apple saying, you're a fool, I hate you, and lots of other mean things. And our words destroyed this bad apple. I actually started to feel bad saying mean things to the bad apple because it just kept getting worse. The good apple, I think the moral of the story here is also our good, kind, positive words preserved life in the good apple. The Bible says the power of life and death are in our tongue, in our mouth. We hold the power of life and death with our mouth. And this apple experiment proves it. I didn't do anything different. I didn't tamper with anything. They sat in the same jars for 21 days. The only thing we did different was what we said to it. Power of our words. Experiment over.